Hi, I'm Emily and welcome to the park. Now don't forget, if you like this video, remember to give it the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. So today we're going to be warming up that body to prepare for the day or for exercise. So starting off with our feet, parallel feet, hip distance apart, pulling up in that tummy with that in-breath, and with the out-breath try to keep that tummy pulled in and soften those knees and release that body, but keep that tummy working nice and strong. Again, breath in, pull up. Strengthen that tummy by pulling the tummy muscle to the back of the spine, keeping the shoulders down and long. And on your out breath, you're going to think of lifting, not sinking, but we're going to release those knees with that out breath and just let that body go, just nice and gently, and release. One more time. This time we're going to include the raise of the shoulders up to the ears. Breath in and breath out. We're going to just shake it down with that soft knee. One more time. Breath in. Really energizing that body with that deep breath in and breath out, really exhaling that air. Take it into a rotation of the shoulders. As we lift those shoulders and squeeze the shoulder blades down and back, we take the breath out. So it's in breath to lift, out breath to rotate back. At least 4 rotations. Take the elbows high, thumbs to the shoulders, and open up that chest and keep that breath nice and deep in through the nose and out through the mouth. Extend even further by reaching up to the sky or the ceiling and reaching and feeling all the air and the space around your body. Breath in to reach high and breath out to stay tall and engage these obliques as you pull those arms down, reaching and squeezing those shoulder blades down and back. Twice more. Breath in and breath out and breath in and breath out, leaving the shoulders out in that side stretch. On that last one, shoulders down, we're going to reach up into that side bend. Breath in to go tall and breath out to support yourself on that thigh and reach into that side bend, making sure the tummy is still in, tailbone is still tucked, so it is a proper side stretch. Breath in and breath out to come up onto the other side. We do it all again on the other side. Breath in to reach. Breath out to go high, breath in to reach even further, and breath out, soften those knees and really feel that side stretch. Reach in, breath, and out breath to come down. We go again, soft knees, breath in, breath out, breath in, and breath out. Breath in, pulling up nice and tall. One more the other side to even it up. Breath in and breath out, really feeling that beautiful stretch through the side of the body there. Excellent, well done. Bring that arm down, soften those knees, just getting a little bit of a twist in that waist, letting the arms float around the hip line and just looking over that shoulder, just seeing if you can keep the hips nice and square to your front, twisting from the waist. Excellent, well done. So we're just going to take a little bit of a step wide and we're going to just take the arms a little bit higher with the wider stance. Keep the knees reaching over the toes, keeping that arm floating around you, but extending that twist in that waist, and then bringing the feet back together and dropping it down. Let's do that one more time, nice and low. Keep breathing, you out breath on that drop and look over the shoulder for at least 8, and then stepping it wide again with arms higher, feeling that lovely stretch and that lovely twist in that whole body before we come back to our center point again, parallel feet hip distance apart. We pull up with the in-breath, tucking that tummy in. We breath out and we reach those arms with that contraction in that tummy into a reach forwards. Imagine you're grabbing hold of a giant beach ball. Tummy is tucked backwards, tailbone is tucked under to stretch out that spine. Head drops a little bit lower to look through my imaginary window with that out breath, and then I peel myself up with my in-breath. I breath in to prepare, breath out to reach. Breath in to prepare again, and breath out to pull up. One more time, breath in to prepare, standing tall. Breath out, I contract the body so my tummy pulls to the back of my spine. I tuck my tailbone under, soft knees, head drops low, and I breath in again to prepare to come up. With my out breath, I breath out to stand nice and tall. This time I'm going to reach my arms forward with the in-breath just a little way, and I'm going to just see if I can soften my knees at the same time. I'm going to open my chest, squeeze my shoulder blades down and back, and open the chest to the ceiling or the sky, wherever you happen to be. Really opening that chest, filling those lungs nice and wide, and come up to stand tall again. Here we go. Let's get that breath right. We breath in to reach those arms forward, soften those knees. Breath out, we open that chest. Breath in, let's go straight through. Center, in breath, and breath out. In breath and breath out. One more. In breath and breath out. Well done. Let's let those arms just tap the fingertips even forwards and back with a little bit of a bounce just to wake up those thighs just a little bit. Bring the feet together, squeezing those glutes, and really feel those thighs engaging. Okay, so now I'm just going to see if I can just take one heel off and keep that balance, holding onto the tummy muscles, making the supporting leg work a little bit harder, squeezing that glute and that thigh, and then plant that heel back down again. Keep that swing of those arms to keep the whole body moving, and then take the other heel off, just planting that foot so more of the work is being done by that supporting leg. Keep that going for at least 8, and then you're going to bring that planted foot back together with that foot and just take the arms nice and slow and come back again. Okay, so we're just going to see if we can take that parallel line, stepping back wider than together, so hip distance apart, and drop into that lunge. Now make sure that heel is definitely in parallel line, not turning and rotating from the top of the leg. So the toe of that back leg is in line with the front leg, hips are nice and square. We're just going to reach nice and gently with a soft pulse into that high lunge, and I can feel that big stretch right the way through the hip line and into that front thigh there. Well done. Keep that going for at least 8 pulses. Out breath on that reach forward, and then hold it nice and still. Breath in to prepare. Breath out, we're going to reach forwards into a flat back. Now don't worry if you don't go low. What you're trying to do is raise the arms close to those ears and pull up in both kneecaps, and hold that there for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to soften both knees, engage the tummy, peel myself through with the weight on that front leg so the head leading keeps me nice and balanced to come up safely. I'm going to do that all on the other side. Stepping back, hip distance apart, parallel line. Softening that front leg so that I'm in my high lunge. I've got my straight line from my heel to my hip to my shoulder, and I'm just going to pulse nice and gently into that front leg, just making sure that knee does not go beyond the big toe. If you go too far, you put too much pressure on your kneecap, so be careful not to go too deep. I'm pulling up really hard in that back leg so I can really feel the stretch through the calf and the whole leg, keeping nice and square to my front. That's going to be at least 8. I'm going to hold it there just to really feel that stretch. Prepare with my in-breath. With my out-breath, I'm going to reach my arms forward into my flat back, trying to raise my arms without rising my shoulders, so my ears are almost in line with my elbows. Holding it there, I feel this lovely stretch and the top of this leg on the inside for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breath in to prepare. Breath out, I'm going to soften the knees, contracting the tummy, and I'm going to keep my head forward to peel myself safely up and come back to my planted position. Okay, to deepen that stretch, we're going to step back and we're going to soften that back knee, and we're going to just reach forward again to keep the balance as I flex that front leg to really stretch down the back of that front leg with that flex foot position. Hold it there for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breath in to prepare, breath out. I soften the knees, I peel myself forwards onto my front foot, nice and safe, head leading, and come up to my planted position to start off. I go back on the other side. I step back, parallel feet, hip distance apart. I soften that back knee and I reach forward just a little bit. As I reach my arms, I engage my core and I flex that front leg, and I reach again into that flat back. Hold it there for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Really pulling that toe towards your chest before you breath in to prepare. Breath out, we soften the knees, engage the core, we peel ourselves through, and we come up to balance on the one leg. Okay, waking up. Those hamstrings is always a killer. So just see, not exactly a leg curl, but just a very gentle, controlled leg lift, making sure that knee is behind the supporting leg, not in line. Keep it behind. Make that hamstring really engage and work. Hold the last one there, and just see if you can flex and point that foot for at least 4. If you need to hold on to anything, that's okay. So just waking up that hamstring, and then very carefully planting it down and shaking out those legs. Try the same thing on the other leg, taking that leg behind, the working leg, trying to keep that knee behind the supporting leg, and really engaging this hamstring by just gently pulling it into a very controlled leg lift rather than kicking that leg fast. Keep it under control, really pulling up in the tummy as well. You can hold on something, and now try and hold it there and point and flex that foot to wake up that hamstring. You'll start to feel it engaging, And then when you're ready, very carefully plant it down and bring yourself back to your parallel feet, hip distance apart. Okay, so just to finish off, we're just going to see if we can take some wide side lunges to really wake up that inner thigh, just stretching in parallel line. Don't go too deep to begin with, but if you feel that you are a lot more supple and you'd like to go deeper, you can actually reach it down and take a flat back position over each thigh, nice and gently. Breath in through center, breath out. Breath in through center, breath out. Okay, from here, we're going to pull up and soften the knees, bring ourselves into center very carefully. See if you can raise one heel to turn out and the other, and dropping down into that wide second position to really wake up those thighs. Just gentle little pulses for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And very carefully, in breath to prepare, out breath, we're going to toe heel, toe heel, toe heel, toe heel, toe heel to bring ourselves back together and just shake out those legs. Well done. I hope you enjoyed that stretch. Don't forget, if you like that video, give it the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.